cost because I didn't want to scare you duplicating the ads and, making sure that we get opt-ins to the list and then we're building the list. Once you have money, you can immediately blast their list, you can have people mail for you, or you can cost per action advertising, purchase ads in magazines, get a billboard on the side of the road. The sky's the limit pretty much. But if you were to ask me in the beginning, that's really not necessary. I've tried everything. Some of the things didn't work. More broad advertising, never really was a fan of that. It's more of, what would work is, and what's going to work for you in the beginning is that's all good. You get a real kick. You get immediate results, adding to the list right away. But the main idea, targeted advertising, rent out lists. Do not recommend doing any full-page magazine ads for $10,000, stuff like that. I wouldn't do that. As long as it's targeted, that's the main idea.
Been looking at some of these, kind of like, make money quick offers out there. The obvious question is, do all these offers work?
Most of them don't. It's too basic. I already know this. First of all, they're hiding so much from you because legally you can't put a lot of stuff in there. If it's published in an ebook, you're not finding out, really hardcore stuff. Maybe if you purchase my stuff, it's a little bit more hardcore. I'm not looking for a magic pill or something. I can do that myself. It's of course really easy to write an ad, post it, how we did the back page and you put up ads. And you know what? You get traffic from that and you get opt-ins from that. I don't think you need to keep buying ebooks over and over. You learn it, you learn your tools, and then do it. When I go to the parties with all the groups and everyone's at the party, we don't talk about the newest and latest strategies and tips and stuff. We talk about a lot of embarrassing niches, where you're embarrassed to talk about. If you're at a party and they say, "What do you do for a living?" You're like, "I'm an affiliate marketer." And they're like, "Oh, what do you promote?" If you're embarrassed to tell them what you promote, it's usually a niche that is hot and is in demand, but it's a little smaller. It's getting 10 sales a day by this one guy, and there's hardly any traffic. It's 10 hits a day or something, and 10 sales a day. That might be a slight exaggeration, but it was probably a 50% conversion. It's insane. It's 1 out every 2 people. It's that's an insane conversion rate. So I opted into the guy's list. I reversed his topic. I found out who he was, and I opted into his list. The guy was sending out